I'm Cadet Savian Paulus.
And I am Cadet Vanessa Alvarez, and we will be your narrators for this afternoon's parade. Today we formally welcome new prep cadets into our ranks and also present many of them with their legacy ribbon.
To join us in this celebration, Georgia Military College extends a special welcome to the guests and dignitaries who have joined Lieutenant General and Mrs. Caldwell on their reviewing stand and would like to welcome a few distinguished members.
George Hogan, Chairman, Georgia Military College Board of Trustees.
Terry White, Georgia Military College Foundation.
Already formed on Grand Parade are members of the Georgia Military College Band. The band commander is Cadet Captain Katarina Knapp. The company first sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Jasmine Smith.
Our nation's colors and the 143rd Corps Cadets are now marching onto Grand Parade. The regiment, comprised of 4 battalions, will form on the field to begin this afternoon's ceremony.
The Cadet Regimental Adjutant, Cadet Major Jennifer Trejo, directed the band to sound Adjutant's call and is conducting the Adjutant's March to center herself on the regiment to begin today's ceremony.
The commander of troops is now moving to the front of the field with his staff to receive the formation from the adjutant. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Joseph Rogers.
sound-off is a ceremonial tradition that dates back to the Crusades when military bands marched and countermarched before units designated to take part in the upcoming battle.
Sound off!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the Georgia Military College Band plays Ruffles and Flourishes. Traditionally, Ruffles and Flourishes is played for civilian dignitaries and general officers. This afternoon, Lieutenant General Caldwell defers honors to those prep cadets who will become official members of the 143rd Corps of Cadets.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Again, welcome to the Georgia Military College 2021 President's Parade. Your host for today's ceremony is the President of Georgia Military College, Lieutenant General William B. Caldwell IV.
The commander of troops has ordered the colors to come forward for presentation. The term colors originated around the 17th century, in the days when armies first adopted the regimental system. It was then decided that each regiment should be assigned a color. These colors not only made up each regiment easy to identify, but also served as a rallying point on the battlefield. Today we refer to our nation's flag, the state flag, and the command flag as colors.
Sir, the colors are present.
Present the command.
Green, sir. Green, sir. Arm. Detachment. Green, sir. Arm.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. For our guests in uniform and our veterans as desired, please render the hand salute. For our guests in civilian clothes, please place your right hand over your heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Attention! Order! On! Order! Order! On! Parade! Parade! Rest! Detachment! Parade! Rest!
The President and Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. George Hogan, will now present the Distinguished Order of the Servant Leader Award. This award recognizes character excellence for those members of the GMC family who have volunteered at least 100 hours of community service in 1 year. The award consists of a medal and a certificate signed by the President. Please hold your applause until all the awards have been presented. This afternoon, we congratulate Jesse Booth, Daniel Rios Pimentel, Gwyneth Smith, Madison Mullis, Blair Seymour, Lily Dickey, and John Holmes.
The second award for the Servant Leader Medal recognizes volunteers who have donated at least 200 hours of community service. This afternoon, we congratulate Isaiah Clinkscales, Emma Godin, Kaylee Smith,
7th award for the Servant Leader Medal recognizes volunteers who have donated at least 700 hours in community service. This afternoon, we congratulate Jocelyn Sanders. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a round of applause to all our award recipients for their outstanding achievements.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of Georgia Military College, Lieutenant General William B. Caldwell IV.
Well, first of all, let me just say welcome to everybody to a warm, sunny afternoon here at Georgia Military College. You know, Stephanie looked at me and she goes, you really don't need to talk at all. Everybody's freezing. You just need to get up there and welcome them and just sit back down. So I'm about to do that, Stephanie. I'll make sure. And I can tell this was a special day today. I don't know if y'all know our coach of our football team, Coach Lee Coleman. Heard of him? How about it? How about that? Well, the football players have done an incredible job this year under the tutelage of Coach Lee Coleman. And when he showed up today and he wasn't in gym clothes, I didn't recognize him. So I can tell this was a special event. He's never worn a shirt and tie since I've been here. So this has got to be really special. Listen, I just want to thank all the parents, the grandparents, aunts, uncles, family members that have come out today to help us in this very special recognition of these young men and women who have done so much. There's a slight change from the past if you've been here in previous years. Our junior college cadets, during their Parents' Weekend, which we just started 2 years ago, we gave them the opportunity to have their own parade on Saturday morning, which they did, and their parents were able to participate and pin their crest on them. So they've all already received their pin. And they've gone through the cresting ceremony with their parents. But today we get to do it with everyone else from the 6th through the 12th grade. And we're very excited about it. Two key points I want to tell you. Today we're going to have 88 6th graders that are going to receive their crest. They're going to be pinned out there. Some of them are going to receive the legacy ribbon. In a moment, the narrators will tell you a little about each of those, so I won't go into that. But they'll share what that all means and what the crest means too. But one of those students out there today has family that's been going to GMC since 1921. That's 100 years with 6 generations of family members that have gone through the school. And there's many others like that out there today too, that will be receiving their legacy ribbons representing a long family tradition of attending Georgia Military College. So, without ado, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to the narrators, let them go ahead and start the program. But again, to all of you all, thanks for braving this warm weather today and being out here to make this a very, very special event for all of us. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now want to recognize members of the GMC Prep Corps of Cadets for 2 notable accomplishments. Georgia Military College's distinctive unit insignia is commonly called the Unit Crest and represents our heritage. The United States Army Institute of Heraldry approved the crest on February 7, 1964.
The Georgia Military College Legacy Ribbon is awarded to prep cadets who have a sibling, parent, grandparent, great-grandparent, or great-great-grandparent graduate from GMC Preparatory School.
Regiment, battalion, good. Second and third battalion. Oh, ready? March.
Traditionally, members of military units who are selected to wear distinctive badges, patches, and ribbons share this distinction with those whom they hold close to their hearts. A family member or close friend is usually the person asked to be the one to share in this moment of pride.
Parents, relatives, and friends wishing to participate, you may now join your Georgia Military College Prep Cadet on Grant Parade and be a part of this GMC tradition. Please honor our cadets and their achievements by pinning their unit crest and/or present their legacy ribbon to them.
GMC's rich heritage is symbolized on the unit crest. The ivy leaves represent the school of higher learning and alludes to our students' academic achievement.
The words on the crest are opera cum fidelite, which is Latin for to work or serve with fidelity. Service to others is an indicator of good character.
The wall running diagonally from the upper left to the lower right represents the ramparts of the gates to Georgia Military College.
The star represents the fact that the Department of the Army has recognized Georgia Military College as a National Military Honor School.
Finally, red and black are our school colors.
Once the new cadets have been pinned, cadets who have preceded them will seek them out to congratulate them and welcome them into their ranks. This act of acceptance is known as the Sophomore Handshake.
The GMC Legacy Ribbon represents a family's commitment and dedication to GMC's core values: duty, honor, and country. It symbolizes the passings of the torch from one generation to another or a shared kindred between siblings.
Today we recognize 44 prep school students as they are presented their legacy ribbons. Students who have more than one member of the family graduate from the prep school will also receive a bronze numeral that attaches to the ribbon. The numeral represents the total number of family members that have graduated from GMC Prep School, thus signifying their legacy.
Like the unit crest, the legacy ribbon is red and black to represent our school colors.
Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as Cadet Barrett Dunn recites the Cadet Prayer.
Please bow your heads. Almighty God, General of all life's forces, Commander of nature, we praise thy holy name. Visit thy presence upon us and all former GMC cadets. Reinforce us in our quest for knowledge, integrity, and leadership. Instill in us humanitarianism and bless our enemy, whoever he might be. Extinguish from our daily lives greed and envy, and make us champions of right and ladies and gentlemen of honor. May we glorify thy name in victory and be courageous in defeat. Help us ever to think first of our comrades, secondly of ourselves, and always of thee. Guide our footsteps and cleanse our minds. May we be first in the service of our country and first in thy service. Lead us, O Lord, that we might lead. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Pass the review.
Pass in review.
regimental commander of the 143rd Corps Cadets and commander of troops for today's parade is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Joseph Rogers. Members of the regimental staff are Cadet Major Jennifer Trejo, Regimental S1 and Adjutant. Cadet Major Jonathan Bradley, Regimental S2. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Carson Miser, Regimental S3. Cadet Major Jacob Kane, Regimental S4. And Cadet Command Sergeant Major Stephanie Trejo, Regimental Command Sergeant Major.
The 2nd Battalion is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Lauren Rutherford. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Maya Hall. Headquarters and Headquarters Company is commanded by Cadet 2nd Lieutenant Kathan Smith. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Alex French. Charlie Company is commanded by Cadet 2nd Lieutenant Hannah Martin. Company First Sergeant is Cadet Sergeant First Class Sarah Beth Mills. Delta Company is commanded by Cadet 2nd Lieutenant Corey Brookins. Company First Sergeant is Cadet Master Sergeant Josie Maddox.
The 1st Battalion is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Caitlin Wilson. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Marlon Eskew. Alpha Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Kayla Johnson. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Nikes Norman. Bravo Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Sharkilia Fuller. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Jamal Lackey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and render appropriate honors as the national colors pass in front of your seating area. For our guests in uniform and our veterans as desired, please render the hand salute. For our guests in civilian clothes, please place your right hand over your heart.
The 4th Battalion is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Griffith Greenwood. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Dylan Daddick. Alpha Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Dylan Graham. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Ryan Johnson. Bravo Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Isaiah Horn. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Brandley Aspler.
The 3rd Battalion is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jackie Wilson. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Sawyer Atkinson. Echo Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Connor Zecca. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Kayla Phillips.
Ready? Run!
Foxtrot Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Ellie Westmoreland. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Noah Gooder. Headquarters and Headquarters Detachment is commanded by Cadet Captain Joyce Chow. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Kalia Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Army song.
Sir, this concludes the ceremony. Character above all.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Georgia Military College President's Parade, and thank you for joining with us today.